Hey everybody, and welcome back to a very impromptu Big Minnow Mike's. Now we're going to take a little break from the catalogs for just a second, come outside because something very exciting just happened. That's right, boom. My lots have just been surveyed. I couldn't be more excited. And another really exciting detail, we're going to show you right here. Yes, Big Minnow Mike found some lake property on the water. We're going to show you guys. And, you know, this might be the future little site for Big Minnow Lake Home, marina slash just means dock. And, yeah, so we're going to check it out. We're also going to look at this lot that I had right here, this corner lot, that initially was going to be where I was going to put a little shed or someplace to store a boat. But I think I'm probably just going to cut down a lot of these trees and use it more or less for parking. So stick around and we'll see what's inside these lots. And just to give you all a little proximity, here's the corner lot. As we cross over here, lake lot right here-ish. And then, check this out. This is, you can't beat this. Just gonna work our way down over here. And then here you go. Here's the boat ramp. Right there. So what I love about this too is that none of this back here will ever be developed on. This is all owned by the lake. So I won't have any neighbors right here and I won't have any neighbors across from me either. So what a win-win. Now, the bad side of that though is that anybody can park there and then they can probably just hop over to my land or, you know, try to use my dock or whatever. But, you know, we'll put a little fence up right there and it won't be that big of a deal. But for just having no neighbors, I mean, you cannot beat that. And as we see here, this is the boat ramp coming down. And then we've got the Big Minnow property line right here. And then right here, this will be the future site of Big Minnow Marina. And when I say that, it's probably just going to be a dock, and probably a small dock at that. And likely poorly built, but that's okay. It'll be my dock, and that's really all that matters. I'm just really excited that I was finally able to find some waterfront property. But you can see right here, this is where the tree line is, and then this little overhanging tree right here is about where it stops. So I don't know, you know what, this is exciting. I'm loving this, but pretty cool. Launch your little pontoon right here and then pud right on over to Big Minnow Dock right there, and then you're ready for a weekend. You're ready to party. This is gonna be exciting. Now we're gonna go ahead and walk this for the first time together. In fact, I've never actually seen this since it's been actually staked out. And I'm gonna actually get some spray paint and do a little on this tree, just because there's a lot of things that can go wrong. You know, there could be, you know, a deer could take this over, you know, the water could get too high, could fall over. Someone could think it's funny to take it out or whatever else, which is not hilarious at all. And so just go ahead and kind of spritz this tree, and we'll do a few other ones too, just to make sure we know where this is, because I got some guys coming down to take out some trees later on in the week. And it'd be nice to know where, you know, your land is. So you can see, pretty wooded back in here. Yep, that's nice. This is good. No problem. Oh, lost a hat there. Okay, let's go ahead and get this back on. Hold on. Let's just put a pause. All right, this has got to be cleared out before spring. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. You know, I'm going to leave all this though. I love the pine trees. I think those look really cool. Let's see if we can, there's a way to get through here. So here's the end of the lot. Okay, no big deal. Yeah, nice easy pathway. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. So there's the end of the lot right here. So let's get down here. Check this puppy out. There's the lot line. I want to see where the water comes out. This is really cool. There we go. So So we'll just come over in here. And that's kind of exactly where I thought it would be. Here's that overhanging tree that I was telling you guys about. Let's go over this way. And you can see, this is where, this right here is where the dock will be. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. But I think it'd be cool to leave all the kind of wooded aspect right here, a little privacy. And then back in here, it does open up. And we'll walk over there here in just 1 second and take a look at all that. All right, let's keep moving back in here a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. That's just a branch in my eyeball. Okay, let's so here's one issue right here. This is parking for the boat ramp, which not a lot of people use this boat ramp. It's very few and far between, but I don't need people parking there and walking about 20 feet into the property. So I'll probably have to put a little fence line right here, which is fine, not a big deal. But you can get a pretty good grasp of, you know, so you got that open spot right there, boat ramp, and then the water's right here. And then you see all these really cool trees for privacy. And then here's the lot itself, which this looks very daunting, but a lot of these are, I call them pencil trees, just real thin, kind of easy trees to kind of cut down, and we'll try to get as many of these out we can. But I'm going to keep every one of the pine trees I can. I want all the pine trees to stay, and I want all the other trees gone. So I think that'll make for a pretty cool little lot. Let's keep going through it. All right, here we go. Still getting through here. Man, I love this lot. This is great. I cannot believe I was able to snag this. Speaking of snag my jacket into every tree. Here we go. All right, got through. This is so cool. Like this one, for example. I mean, that's probably, you know, a larger one I'll take out. But you got a ton of these little trees right here. Just these real thin. Just get rid of those. That's okay. Maybe find somebody who's got some kind of bobcat or something that just wants to go buck wild back here and run over everything. I think that might be a good plan. But you can see there's a lot of good privacy back here. This is really cool. We're gonna keep moving. We kind of started backwards just so I could see where it was in the water. We're working our way to the street. Now what's cool about this lot is it's a little narrow, but it's a long lot. I mean, it is, I'll have to get the dimensions, but you got a lot of room to build something pretty cool, which that'll be the next thing on the list. You know, if I ever get out of here, which who knows if that's gonna happen. Yep. Don't mind that thorn bush in my hand. Okay. Here we go. So we're getting out to the road. Here you have it. And this is my other lot right over here. We're gonna look at that here in just a minute. But here you go. Right there. All this back, basically this forest of pine trees, it's all Big Minnow property now. So, man, I'm excited to jump into this and get this cleared out. And what I'm really glad is that I don't have that tree, or really any huge trees that are gonna pose a pretty big issue. A lot of these trees are, like I said, kind of that pencil thin tree that shouldn't be too much. This might be the largest tree that I take down, and that's not that big. All right, well, why don't we just go check out this lot now? This corner one is a really cool lot. It's got electricity. Now, like I said before, I bought this to, you know, probably put some kind of little shed or something like that, keep a pontoon out here, you know, put it on the water, because right back here is the actual boat ramp behind these trees. And I love the proximity. Well, now that I've got, you know, a place where I can put a dock, I don't need that. But what I can use this for, clear out this lot and put in some parking, or maybe a little place for camping. So let's go take a look. So we're gonna do the path of least resistance. I've got a tree guy coming too to clear out some of this stuff. But this lot is a little difficult to get in. As you can see, this is, yeah, it's a decent size. There is a mammoth tree that fell though. And this is, I'll tell you, very thick in the springtime. So we want to get all this cleared out as much as we can. Let's go take a look though. Here's my favorite part. Electricity, can't beat that. You know, if I ever do want to do something with it one day. Come back here. And if you remember over the summer, I've got 2 lots right back here. Probably just not gonna do too much with that for right now. Probably gonna focus on clearing this one. Get this one cleared out first. But you can see, once you get past the mammoth lunker that fell over, I mean, there's actually a lot of really good wide open space here. You got this really cool pine tree. Clear out all this brush and get those things out of the way. And this would be a great little camping spot or just a little place to park your car. Yeah, it's a neat little lot. All right, everybody, well, I hope you enjoyed this quick little walkthrough of Big Minnow Mike's new lakefront property. I'm very excited about this. Follow along. We're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff here. Clear it out, put in a dock, maybe do a little building on here. And it'll be fun. You know, I've never done this before. It's something new for me. So follow along and, you know, see how I do it. And then probably do the opposite, because whatever I'm doing is probably not the correct way. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hey, I've never said this before, but if you like these videos or just kind of like them, or I mean, if they're something that's so boring that you need to watch before you go to bed, click the notification, click like, the whatever it is to follow. I'm not even sure what that button is, to be honest with you. But if you guys could do that, I'd really appreciate it. So thanks again, and until next time, we'll see you on the water.